What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy Aaron for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with your mid-July 2021 check-in. I hope you guys are well, and if so, let me know down in the comments down below. As always, readings here are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome, and if not, it's not your message. Any information regarding timestamps will be in the comment section, as well as the description box down below, so definitely feel free to skip over to your sign. Real quick though, before you do that, in this reading for today, it is going to be a quick and to the point 3-card pull for every zodiac. I am going to go by the elements, but don't worry, it still will be individual zodiac signs. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get it started and start it off with the water signs. What do we got going on for our Cancers, our Pisces, and our Scorpios? Let's go ahead and take a look. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout July 15th through the 31st. What do we got coming in here for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout July 15th through the 31st. Let's take a look for Cancer. We got here an Ace of Wands, we got here a King of Cups, and then we got here a Six of Pentacles. Okay, Cancer. So the Ace of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. I definitely feel like stepping into mid-July, you're going to start to become very passionate about something, and you want people in your life to be on board, okay? This could be a new idea for a brand new business. This could be a new hobby that you really fuck with, because as Cancers, I don't know about you guys, but as a Cancer sun myself, I find myself taking interest in new things pretty frequently, especially randomly and out of the blue. I'll see something I like, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool, and then I'll dive right into it and, you know, explore it and see what's going on with that. So for some of you guys, you might be seeing new hobbies, and you might be looking at a hobby that you could potentially monetize for a business. For another group of you Cancers, this could be about trying to get people on board to see a new person you're romantically interested in, okay? As a Cancer, you might have a new crush here coming into mid-July that you're really interested in. It's somebody that you feel like you could have a lot of balance with. It's somebody you can see yourself with, so you might be talking to your friends about it, your loved ones about it, and you might be trying to get them on board saying, hey, look, there's this person's really cool, and I want to get to know them. Either way though, stepping into the second half of the month for you, it definitely feels like a great time to be emotionally grounded, and I think that's exactly where you're going to be at, Cancer. Stepping into the King of Cups energy is very powerful. It's about being emotionally grounded. It's about being in a position of time to where you are feeling good, you are feeling balanced. With the Ace of Wands at hand too, this is an awesome time to start new things, to start new projects, to start things you've always wanted to start. So if there's been any delays in creating something, in marketing something, in making something, now is the time to do it. If you've had a certain business kind of on the back burner, it's time to bring that business forward and make things happen, because it can make you some serious money. Take a look at that, Six of Pentacles, okay? So anyways, Cancer, right now is a really good time to start things and make sure that you go through with them and finish them. I would definitely say the best advice I could give you is finish what you started, all right? So if you've started a new business, go ahead and finish that. If you have started a new hobby, roll with that hobby. And of course, if you have found some sort of connection with somebody, definitely do not run away from that connection. Start what you made, okay? Or finish what you made, essentially, is what I'm seeing here for you. So it definitely feels to me like it's a good time right now to invest in the things, that you're very passionate about. Whatever it is that you're putting your energy into, you're going to be getting that same exact energy back. It seems like a very balanced time for you guys. You know, the Six of Pentacles is all about what you give is what you get back. So if you're putting a lot of passion and love into the things that you want to see grow in your life, you're going to get that same exchange and that same return right back to you. So if you are nurturing right now your business, Cancer, and you are dumping your passion and your love into that business, you're going to see such an amazing return coming up in mid-July. Same thing with your relationship. If you throw in a lot of passion and a lot of love into a connection or into a relationship you're already in, you're going to see that come right back to you with beautiful equality and a beautiful exchange. So Cancers, I really feel like stepping into mid-July here, whatever you love and whatever you're passionate about and whatever future you're trying to solidify for yourself, right now is the time to go for it. Right now is the time to jump off that cliff, be the Fool card, and do what you want to do. Give it your all, and you're going to get your all back, okay? I like that, Cancer. Fantastic stuff for the mid-month. I like it. Now going on to our Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-July, 15th through the 31st. What do we got? Well, first card out, we got here a Queen of Wands. Moving forward from that, we got here a Two of Cups. And then we got here the Fool card. Okay, Pisces. I like it, baby. I like it a lot. So, stepping into mid-July, the Fool card, the Two of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. It definitely feels to me like you're in a position, Pisces, where you are feeling yourself and you are confident enough to know that you are comfortable in this connection. Pisces, if you've recently met somebody new, I think you're going to be incredibly comfortable with this person to the point where you feel like you can openly express yourself and you don't have to sit inside your head and you don't have to be passive aggressive. You can totally be you 110% of the time. So I think you really met somebody to the point where you're so comfortable with them that you express yourself to the fullest. I mean, taking a look at the Fool card, this is the energy of you being committed. You're all into this connection. You're all into this person. So Pisces, right now with the Two of Cups, I definitely feel like a deep bond is growing between you and another person. Now, of course, this could be a friendship that is starting to deepen. It could be a romantic relationship, or it could be any kind of relationship in general, but I see a bond here starting to deepen between you and another person, and I'm seeing you coming out of your shell. Even though you may not be a Cancer, Pisces can be very passive-aggressive and can have tendencies to hide parts of who they are. Sometimes you can look at a Pisces and say, well, they're a bit of a mystery, because Pisces don't always reveal who they truly are unless they're very comfortable with the person they're dealing with. And I think that stepping into mid-July, you're very comfortable with whoever is here, okay? I think with the Fool card, that's indicating that you're ready to jump all into whatever this is, and you're ready to be yourself 110%. I think this is a relief for you, and I think it knocks out a lot of burdens for you, Pisces, because I think that probably in your past, you've spent a great deal of not expressing yourself to the fullest, maybe because of fear of judgment or maybe because other people suppressed you, but there is no suppression here. Whether this is you expressing yourself to the fullest because you are connecting with somebody you're comfortable with, or this is you expressing yourself to the fullest because you finally want to show yourself to the world, the overall thing is that you are being who you are 110% and not giving a flying fuck what anybody else has to say about it. And it's honestly such a liberating and beautiful feeling. So Pisces, stepping into the second half of July here, I definitely feel like you're coming out, you know? You're coming out and you're showing the world who you are, and you don't care about what anybody has to say. And I think that's going to make you not only grow closer with other people in your life, but it's going to make you grow closer with yourself. Because the fear of rejection and the fear of what other people say can really put a dimmer on us expressing who we truly are. But guys, it is such a beautiful and liberating feeling when you stand out in the world and you're like, yep, motherfucker, this is me. Deal with it. You either like me or you don't, and I don't give a shit. When you do that, guys, it is the most amazing and freeing feeling ever, and I think that's something that the Fool card could be talking about as well. You might genuinely feel free right now. You know, you might feel like you've got all of these burdens off of your shoulder, and you have finally ventured out into the unknown, and you're not going to allow anything to mess up this beautiful energy you're sitting in. You're happy right now. I think you're very happy that you get to feel free, and you're very happy that you get to feel like yourself again. So you could be deepening a bond between you and somebody else, or you very well likely could just be strengthening the bond between you and yourself, and I think it's a little bit of both. So Pisces, I like it, man. You're showing your true colors, and they're beautiful colors. And you know what? If somebody doesn't like your colors, oh well, it is what it is. You can kick them people to the curb, okay? I like it, Pisces. I like it a lot. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, going on to our Scorpio, let's see what we got going on for Team Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-July, 15th through the 31st. What do we got coming in here for Scorpio? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-July, 15th through the 31st. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and take a look. We got here a Two of Wands. Moving forward from that, we got here the Knight of Swords, and then after that, we got here the Three of Swords. Oh boy. So Scorpios, looking at the energy for you guys in the mid-month, we got the Two of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Three of Swords. I definitely feel like this is the energy of going in and out of feeling pain, because part of you is like, I do not give a fuck about this situation, I shouldn't care, I should just move forward and cut it off completely. And then another part of you is like, well, this situation still hurts me, this situation still bothers me. So I think there's a lot of confusion right now on whether or not you're still hurt over something, because sometimes you feel pain, other times you feel nothing towards this situation at all. So I do feel like there is a little bit of confusion here regarding some sort of heartbreak or some sort of Three of Swords moment. Now, with the Knight of Swords coming in, I do feel like nonetheless you want to take some sort of action here moving throughout mid-July. Whether that action is to let go of the pain completely or to allow yourself to deal with the pain right there and go ahead and confront it, you want to take some sort of action here, Scorpio. So, for any Scorpios that have been dealing with a broken heart and have been feeling this broken heart kind of on and off, I definitely wouldn't deny that pain is there. I'm sure pain is there. And sometimes we have a tendency as humans to not pay attention to that pain. And I think that pain is only coming up, Scorpio, because it's pain that wants you to confront it. It's pain that wants you to release it. You know, the more that you say, let me look in the other direction, let me just ignore this pain and not give a fuck about the situation, the longer that pain is going to sit there and fester, you know? I always try to tell people, and I say this a lot, especially throughout the daily readings, but I truly believe that feeling is healing, right? When you allow yourself to feel how you feel, and you do not deny yourself, and you do not push away any emotions that you're currently feeling or that's currently coming up, that gives you the momentum to process what you're going through. And when you feel what you're going through and you process what you're going through, that's how you're able to therefore release it. So, for any Scorpios right now that are sometimes feeling pain in regards to a situation and other times are feeling nothing towards that situation at all, I just think that the reason why you feel nothing sometimes is it's probably your defense mechanism saying, fuck it, let's not focus on this situation. But that's the thing. The more that you kind of take the focus away from the Three of Swords, the more the Three of Swords is going to stick around and hurt you. So the more that you stop focusing on your pain, Scorpio, the more your pain reappears in your life and continues to bother you at various different times. And usually it's at the times that are the most inconvenient. So I would definitely recommend taking a look at what is still upsetting you, Scorpio, throughout mid-July. Take a look at the things that are still bothering you, the things that are still hurting you. I would highly recommend journaling because writing things down is incredibly powerful. Maybe take a notepad or a notebook and kind of write down what's still bothering you and analyze it, right? Take a look at it, analyze it, and once you analyze what is still upsetting you or bothering you, you can take moments on each of those things to really sit in that energy and take a look at why it bothers you, how it bothers you, and how it makes you feel, you know? Really sit in your feelings here in mid-July. Because when you do that, you're going to process those situations and you're going to be able to release it. Also, another great thing about writing in a journal or writing in a notepad is after you write all the things that hurt you, after you write out all the things that have bothered you, once you allow yourself a moment to feel them and to sit in that energy, you can actually go ahead and hopefully do this safely, right? Maybe if you have a fire pit outside or if you have like a fireproof dish or a fireproof bowl, go ahead and get yourself a lighter and then burn that motherfucker, okay, Scorpio? Burn all the things that have broken your heart. Burn all the things that are bringing you pain coming up here in mid-July, because by doing that, you're symbolizing that this pain no longer has any control or will over me. With that being said, it's almost an indication of you releasing it. So Scorpio, go ahead and give that a try if you guys would like. Alright, baby. I like it a lot, Scorpio. Feel better. Things are going to be okay. Feeling is healing. Take a moment to feel how you feel. Take a moment to indicate what's still bothering you. And then realize that it's no longer going to have power over you. Because once you give yourself the time to process it, you claim your power back. Okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we finished up all of our water signs. Going on to our fire signs. Let's see what we got going on for the Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout July, 15th through the 31st. What do we got coming in here for Leo? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout July, 15th through the 31st. Let's go ahead and take a look. What's going on for Leo? We got here a Knight of Pentacles, we got here a Page of Pentacles, and then we got here the Two of Swords. And even though it's a 3-card pull, we did get a mystery card, and that mystery card is going to be the Page of Swords. Okay, Leo. So Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Definitely feels to me like you're trying to take things slow. You're trying to take opportunities as they come and go, but at the same time, I do feel like there is this confusion. The Two of Swords, this energy of what path do I take? You're kind of at a crossroads with something coming up in mid-July. I think this crossroads kind of entails your next step for your future, your next step for your plan. Because if you do things too slowly, you'll run out of time to miss some sort of opportunity, is what a few of you guys are feeling. So what opportunity are we talking about? If you work things too slowly, do you run the risk of losing a person? Or do you run the risk of losing a job? Or do you run the risk of, making something happen that you've wanted to happen? I kind of feel like there's this energy of the clock is running out and I need to make a choice. So Leo, whatever this is that you feel is kind of coming at you and you got to make a choice quick before it disappears, I think you got to go with your gut. I'd say that the more you overthink taking up an opportunity, the more you delay yourself from taking any opportunities that are within your boundary. So Leos, whatever you're feeling, go with the flow. That's going to be my best advice for you guys. Whatever opportunity is coming up right now, if it feels good and it looks good, roll with it, okay? I definitely feel that energy for you. It's going to be very prominent stepping forward throughout mid-July 2021. I think that with the Page of Swords here, somebody or something is waiting for you to accept said opportunity. So for some of you guys, like I said, it's a general reading, it could be an opportunity for a new job, it could be an opportunity for a relationship, it could be an opportunity to experience something, right? And maybe just time is closing out. Whatever this is though, I think a big part of you wants it, Leo. I think a big part of you wants to take this opportunity, and the more that you sit and overthink, the more you delay yourself the opportunity, and the more time you waste, essentially. So Leos, even though it's a little bit of a foggy message, if it resonates to you, it resonates to you. If not, then this is definitely not your message. But guys, if there is something in your grasp, if there is some sort of opportunity that is arising and you feel like the clock is ticking, go with the flow. Go with what feels right. Don't allow time to pressure you, and definitely do not sit in your feelings and your thoughts and continue to overthink, because the more you overthink, the more you're going to push yourself away from taking any opportunity as a whole, all right? So Leos, my best advice, guys, is go with what your gut is telling you, Knight of Pentacles here. If I do things too slowly, I might miss out, but Two of Swords, if I make the wrong choice, then I'm going to be screwed. Well, what does your heart tell you? What does your mind tell you? What does your intuition tell you? Because those things are always going to speak so much more loudly than the things you overthink in your head, okay? So really, really focus on your gut here, guys. And don't worry, you'll make the right choice, okay? Moving on to my Aries gang, let's see what we got going on. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout mid-July, 15th through the 31st. What do we got coming in here for Aries, please? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout mid-July, 15th through the 31st. Let's take a look, guys. What do we got? We got here the World card, we got here the Queen of Swords, and then we got here the Nine of Wands. Okay, so coming into your mid-month, I do feel that the World card, the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Wands, there's definitely this hesitance to take a leap of faith, to move forward, to let something go entirely 110%, because you're going to be entering a whole new world. And from this aspect, it kind of looks to me like you need to let one cycle go in order for a new cycle to be created, in order for a new cycle to live. So Aries, for some of you guys, this could be about letting the ending of a relationship go in order for something new to manifest in your life, in order to move forward in your life, right? It could be about letting go of a person that you once loved and allowing yourself to be set free to see what can happen in your future or what can come next in your future. So for a few of you guys, it's about closing one chapter of your life to completely open up a new chapter in yours. I think it's all about letting go of the old and embracing the new. And the thing that's scary about this is the Queen of Swords, because you have to detach entirely from what the old was. From what your old world was, you have to be willing to create a brand new world. So to attach yourself to your old world will deny you from accessing your new world here. And I think the Nine of Wands is your hesitance, That feeling of, man, it's really scary, because in order to truly move forward, I need to release everything 110%. Now, when I say everything, that could be having to release a person, releasing all of somebody in order for you to have a shot with somebody new. It could be about letting go of an old job that doesn't serve you anymore and jumping and diving into something new. It also could be about letting go of an old friend in order to let a new friendship live and let a new friendship be born. So essentially, Aries, it's out with the old and in with the new. And I think that it's a very scary time, because in our lives, we get very comfortable with what we have in our day-to-day life, right? So if we're used to something, it's very hard to let go of it because it's what we're comfortable with. It's what we're used to. But I think what the universe is trying to say to you this month, Aries, is get comfortable with being uncomfortable, you know? That was something a high school teacher of mine told me many, many years ago, and it sat with me for so many years up until now, because getting comfortable with being uncomfortable just means that changes are going to come and you will adapt nonetheless. Change is inevitable in life. We're rapidly changing and we're changing every single day, and our circumstances, our relationships, our world is constantly changing. So we just have to let ourselves adapt, and we have to let ourselves go with the flow, because getting comfortable with being uncomfortable is essentially saying go with the flow and see what happens. So Aries, as one cycle in your life is closing, another one is beginning. Maybe this is about letting go of an ex of yours in order to embrace new connections moving forward. Maybe it's about letting go of the cycle of a friendship that unfortunately ended to embrace new friendships to come. Same thing applies if it's about letting go of a job that you really wanted that didn't work out, and it's time to embrace some sort of new career path or some new, job in general, right? So out with the old and in with the new. As general as that gets, that's exactly what I'm seeing here for you, Aries. And even though it's scary, I think the universe is calling for you to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, as hard as that may be. And I know that it seems really hard and it looks really hard, but believe it or not, letting go and just saying, fuck it, I'm gonna flow and see what happens, is one of the best feelings you can have in your life. It's something that I've experienced many times, and by going with the flow, the universe always has this beautiful way of catching you and pushing you down the stream gently to where you need to arrive next. So Aries, if you're worried, if you're concerned about letting go of your old world and jumping into this brand new world that's being created, I wouldn't worry at all. I tend to believe that the universe always has our best interests, no matter where we end up at the end of that river, no matter how far we float away. I truly believe that you're getting to your desired place. You're going to be getting to somewhere that's going to make you happy. So Aries, I think this is all about letting go, stepping into mid-July here. And if there's something that has already ended or is on the brink of ending, I think it's time to face the acceptance of that ending coming in order to embrace whatever else is out there for you. Life is constantly changing. There are more and more beautiful things to experience. When we're comfortable in our life, we don't ever think that we're going to get anything else that's better than what's already making us comfortable. But trust me, there's more out there to experience. There's always something better to experience, whether or not we believe that. All right, so Aries, stepping into your mid-July here, I really do feel like it's out with the old and with the new, and even though you may be hesitant to let go of one cycle, embrace the new cycles coming in. Let the universe guide you, and let the universe allow you to float down that stream, and no matter where you end up, I promise you, it's going to be somewhere that puts you in a really good position, and it's going to be somewhere that makes you happy, okay? I love you guys. Have a little faith, believe it or not. And I know that for some people, having a little faith isn't really the easiest thing to do, or doesn't really matter to some people, but just trust me, guys, have a little faith. I think you're going to end up exactly where you need to be. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. All right, we finished up our Aries, go into our Sagittarius. What do we got coming for Saggy? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout July 15th through the 31st. What do we got going on? Messages for Team Saggy here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout July 15th through the 31st. Let's go ahead and take a look, all right? First card out, we got here a 10 of Cups, not too shabby. Moving forward from that, we got the Wheel of Fortune. And then taking a look at the last card, we got here the 8 of Pentacles. So, I definitely feel a lot of you guys are in a much more positive headspace moving throughout mid-July. It seems to me like you're recognizing in order to be successful and in order to make your dreams come true, you have to be willing to put your all into the situation, okay? 8 of Pentacles, that identifies with a great work ethic, and also the Wheel of Fortune at play, that identifies with your fate. I feel like if you've been destined to do something or fated to do something, Sagittarius, you're making it happen here moving throughout mid-July. This is all about following your 10 of Cups. What is truly emotionally fulfilling for you? Some of you guys may notice that you're going to be finding your calling here, stepping forward into the second half, which is really awesome. You might find out that this certain type of career path or this certain type of job path is really for you. this could be the energy of some of you guys even becoming a tarot reader here on YouTube and recognizing, holy crap, this really is my calling. I'm so grateful that I started this, and it's starting to become very successful. So if there's any Sagittarians out there that recently started tarot, congrats to you guys. I hope you guys keep going and you enjoy your journey. But this could be about finding your calling through a hobby, finding your calling through anything at all, really. For some of you guys, you know, if it's not about your job-related calling, it could be about finding your awesome and amazing partner. You know, you might be finding your soulmate here stepping into the second half of July 2021. So I really feel like you're stepping forward and finding what truly emotionally fulfills you. You're figuring everything out. It's almost like everything is perfectly orchestrated and everything just makes sense. You're like, wow, this is what I've always wanted to do, or this is the person I've always wanted to be with, or this is the situation I've always wanted to have happen. Something really powerful is coming in for you guys in the second half that makes you incredibly emotionally fulfilled. So if it's not about finding a perfect and amazing partner that you are settling down with, I really do feel like it's about finding your calling in your career path or something along those lines. Because the Ten of Cups talks about the ultimate emotional fulfillment, and the Eight of Pentacles talks about the fact that hard work pays off, and the Wheel of Fortune can also talk about a little bit of luck, a little bit of fate coming in for you as well. So Saggies, it seems to me like something stepping into alignment with you that's going to make you truly emotionally fulfilled, whether it is your calling, whether it's a amazing relationship, an amazing friendship, or for some of you it could even be about like finding the most perfect animal for yourself. I don't know what that's about, but maybe you found your soulmate and it could be an animal, because even animals can be our soulmates as well. So yeah, keep in mind, by the way, for the mid-month here, they're general readings. They're also very intuitive readings, so if they resonate to you personally, awesome. If not, it's not going to be your message. But for the Sagittarians that I'm tapping into over here, stepping into mid-July, you're going to be finding what truly emotionally fulfills you, and it's going to change your entire life. You're going to recognize, holy crap, the hard work has paid off. My life is in such a good direction right now. I'm incredibly grateful for all of this emotional fulfillment and happiness, and things are going incredibly well moving forward. So alignment, that is what this month is screaming for you guys. Alignment. Stepping into alignment with your true emotional fulfillment. Like I said, some of you guys, it could be your calling. For others of you, it could be a romantic partner. And if that's not the case, it could be about just stepping into alignment with something in general that really, really makes you happy. And it could even be for some of you finding that happiness through the self. You might have finally found out where your self-happiness comes from, or you might have finally stepped into alignment with self-happiness, and that's a really powerful thing as well. You know, maybe some of you Sagittarians have been on the path of self-love, and you finally uncovered happiness within yourself and happiness for yourself, and you're experiencing a whole new world, okay? Beautiful reading, man. I really like it. All right, Saggy, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our water signs and our fire signs, going on over to our earth signs. Let's see what we got going on for our Taurus, our Virgos, and our Capricorn. And for Taurus, let's go ahead and take a look. What do we got going on? Messages for Taurus: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-July, 15th through the 31st. What do we got coming in here for Taurus? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout July, 15th through the 31st. All right, Taurus, your first card out was the Emperor. The second card we got is going to be the Knight of Swords. And then lastly, we got here the Judgment card. So looking at the energy coming through for you guys throughout the second half of July, we got here the Knight of Swords, the Emperor, and the Judgment. I do feel like the Knight of Swords here to the Emperor is you doing your best here to make something happen. You're taking action and you're hoping it all works out the way that you want it to. But at the same time, I do feel like the universe with the Judgment card here is kind of saying, I have a different type of calling for you, Taurus. So I would be careful, guys, to not let your wants and your desires to kind of get in the way of possibly something better that's out there. And what I mean by this is that when you're so set in stone on something, and this has to be what you need to have, and you close out all other opportunities and all other options, sometimes you can screw yourself in that situation. So for example, Taurus, let's say right now your biggest desire is to be with somebody. And the universe is like, that's cool, this person's cool, but maybe I have a better person here for you to take a look at. don't rule out all the opportunities and options just yet. Same thing applies with a job. Maybe you've recently, been working really hard to get into this one job, but maybe subconsciously you're selling yourself short and the universe is saying, well, hey, here's an even better job for you. Are you going to take what you really, really want right now, or are you going to keep your options open because maybe something potentially better is going to be right there for you as well? You see what I'm saying, Taurus? So hopefully that makes sense. It's this energy of don't settle too quickly and don't sell yourself short moving throughout mid-July 2021. I really do feel like the universe is trying to say, I have a lot more for you that you can explore. I have a lot more for you that's there. So don't jump onto anything real quickly. Take your time in mid-July. So if you're searching for a new job, definitely keep a lot of your options open. If you're dating right now, Taurus, definitely keep a lot of your options open. If you're doing certain hobbies, or if you're putting your time and your energy into something and only one thing, really continue to keep your options open, because I feel like the universe is trying to show you, I have something better to offer. I want you to see that offer when it comes through. Okay, Taurus? So of course, take that how it resonates to you, because it's going to resonate to everybody differently. But that's what I'm feeling here for you guys in mid-July. Don't, hone in on just one energy or just one thing this month. If there is other options and opportunities that are coming in for you, feel free to explore them and feel free to have brand new experiences, and as many experiences as you can moving throughout mid-July 2021. Because the Emperor card here in the Knight of Swords is like, I have everything figured out. I'm going to take action right now and get what I want. But the universe is saying, you may think this is what you want, but I may have something better in store for you. So Taurus, do not keep yourself closed off from other options and opportunities. Allow yourself to remain open, okay? That is kind of the message that's being pointed to you. Keep yourself open, keep your opportunities open. Look out for the potential of something better that may appear right in front of you. Okay, if you close yourself off, you're not going to see it, but if you remain open, you might see something better step into alignment with you, okay? All right, Taurus. Going on to our Virgos. Let's see what we got going on for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout mid-July, 15th through the 31st. What do we got coming in here for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout mid-July, 15th through the 31st. Let's go ahead and take a look. What do we got? We got here the Seven of Pentacles, we got here the Hierophant card, and we got here the Three of Pentacles. So, I definitely feel like you're being called to be a little more patient, especially when it comes towards working with another person. I do feel like you're not on the same level as somebody is, and when I say level, maybe that's not what I mean. I kind of feel like you're on a different wavelength of what you want, and the person you're dealing with is on a different wavelength of what it is they want, okay? Looking at the center, though, between the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles is the Hierophant card. Now, the Hierophant card's an interesting card because it could be a card of commitment. It could also be a card of learning and lessons. It could be a card of social type of things, right? And social constructs, right? But what I feel in this certain situation is like, Seven of Pentacles, Virgo, you're being more patient with this relationship, and the person you're dealing with, they want to go, 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 okay? So it seems to me like you're not on the same wavelength right now as somebody you're connecting with here. Somebody wants to go, and you want to be a little more patient. So maybe you're connecting with somebody right now romantically, and they kind of want to jump right into something committed. As for you, Virgo, you're like, well, I need more time before I can commit to anybody, let alone commit to a commitment, okay? I need a little more time considering my past and my track record and the people that I've dealt with. So Virgo, somebody may be trying to tie you down super quickly, but that's not going to be your case because you still want to take things a little bit more slow. Can be vice versa for some. Now, if this is not about a committed relationship, maybe somebody you're dealing with wants to fix old wounds. You know, the Three of Pentacles could be about repairing a relationship and working something out, and maybe you're in a position where you're just not yet ready to fix something. So maybe somebody wants some sort of conflict resolution with you coming into the second half of July, and you might not be ready yet. With that Seven of Pentacles, maybe you need a little more time before you can consider working on anything with anybody, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here as a whole. For some of you Virgos as well, whoever this is you're dealing with too, there's something about marriage and marriage within a certain kind of like status quo. Like, for example, this could be getting married to somebody who is a different faith, a different religion. So for some of you Virgos, you might be having issues right now marrying somebody due to a certain type of faith, or maybe their faith is not the same as yours and it kind of requires you to get out of your comfort zone, and maybe it's something you're not comfortable with just yet. So for a few of you Virgos, if any of you guys are getting married, there could be something about religion that kind of throws you off and doesn't make you want to jump into the marriage just yet. You want to work out more details, okay? So take that how it resonates. That message is probably for like one person, but as a whole though, Virgo, I just think you're on a different wavelength in regards to the person you're dealing with. Whoever you're connecting with is ready to go and to make things work. As for you, you want to be a little more patient before you dive on in. You want to keep on taking things a little bit slow, and hey, sometimes slow and steady wins the race. So Virgo, do whatever you feel is comfortable, okay? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Going to our Capricorn. Let's take a look and see what we got coming in here for Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout mid-July, 15th to the 31st. What do we got coming in here for Team Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout July 15th through the 31st. What do we got? We got here a Four of Swords. We got here an Ace of Wands. And then we got here the Six of Cups. So, Capricorn, coming up for your second half of July, I think you're ready to experience the new and only the new, okay? Four of Swords to the Six of Cups. This is about leaving your past in the past and not wanting to look back to it. I think you're tired of situations regarding a blast from the past. I think you're all about wanting to move forward in your life right now, wanting to create a new future for yourself. I think that by living through the past, not only is it incredibly unhelpful for you, but you feel like it's unhealthy for you, you know? Have you ever heard the saying that if you're living in the past, you're depressed, and if you're living in the future, you're anxious? What you really want right now, Capricorn, is to be present and to focus on your life and where you can take your life moving forward. Everything that you want to create a future starts with the present moment. So if you want an awesome future, you have to start creating awesomeness now. And I think that's exactly where you're at with that Ace of Wands. You're in a very passionate and creative mode here, stepping into mid-July, where you're ready to change your life. I think you realize I've dedicated so much time to my past and so much time to, reminiscing about things and being stuck on things that it's not worth it anymore. I want to be happy now, and I want to give myself the permission to be happy now, and I want to engage in a happy and positive lifestyle. So you're making a lot of changes here, stepping into mid-July 2021, that are priming you for a beautiful future. And keep in mind, we don't even really have a future either, because by the time it's the future, it's still the present moment, right? So Capricorns, you're leaving your past in the past. I think you're done reminiscing and you're done dealing with situations that are keeping you stuck. You're all about growth, evolution, and creating new things in your life. And the new things that you're creating in your life could be about anything. It could be about creating new friendships. It could be about creating new businesses. It could be about creating new ways that are going to make you happy, new regimens, right? New things to incorporate in your daily routine that keep you present and that honestly make you a more positive person. I feel like a lot of you guys are implementing changes to bring in more positivity into your life as well. You could be doing more yoga or incorporating things like yoga, things like meditation. Maybe you're doing some sort of diet and focusing more on your health. But Capricorn, I really feel like you said enough is enough. My past can't control me anymore, and I'm done being controlled. I want to live my life right now, and I want to do things that are good for me. So I feel like that's what that Ace of Wands is all about. It's about bringing in the fire, the beautiful things, the passion, the love, the warmth, the happiness. It's about bringing in the good things and no longer focusing on the burdens of the past, okay? Beautiful stuff, Cappy. Leaving your past where it should be, in the past, and focusing on creating beautiful things in the now. I like it, Cappy. I like it a lot. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we finished up our Earth signs, going to our air signs. What do we got coming in here for our Geminis, our Libras, and our Aquariuses? Let's see what we got going on for Gemini first. Messages for Team Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout mid-July 2021, what do we got coming in here for Team Gemini, please? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout mid-July 2021. Let's have a look, okay? First card out, we got here the Hermit. Next card out, we got here the Chariot. And then we got here the Queen of Pentacles. So, Gemini, the Hermit, the Chariot, the Queen of Pentacles. I think right now, you are ready to put more time into your future. I think you're ready to put more time into the Chariot, moving out of this Hermit energy. What is this Hermit card indicating, though? Like, why was Gemini in the Hermit energy? We got here the Five of Wands. And why is Gemini moving towards the Chariot? And we got here the Queen of Wands. Beautiful. So, Geminis, I think you were in Hermit mode because of the Five of Wands. Conflict, irritation, negativity, negative energy, you name it. There was a lot going on that made you very emotionally overwhelmed. So I feel like you needed a break from all that. We got here the Hermit card, you know? I think you were in a position, Gemini, to where you were saying, I'm so tired of drama, I'm so tired of toxicity, I'm so tired of crappy people that I genuinely just need a break right now. And stepping into mid-July, this is all about coming out, but you're coming out in mid-July much more powerful. We got here the Queen of Wands, that's clarifying the Chariot. The Queen of Wands is about expressing yourself to the fullest. It's about being in your energy. It's about being incredibly confident and radiating confidence. It's about you shining, Gemini. So the Hermit energy did you some good. Taking a break did you some good, I feel. Because whatever was bothering you previously is no longer going to have any effect on you coming into the second half of July. In the second half of July, Gemini, you don't have time for anybody's BS. You don't have time for anybody's drama. You don't have time for anybody's negativity, okay? You are in a powerhouse, dominant kind of energy where you're saying, I'm going to live my life, I'm going to be fucking happy, I'm going to do the things to take care of myself, and I'm going to make sure that I am prioritizing myself. Taking a look at the Queen of Pentacles, this is about making sure that you are serving yourself and you are getting things done on your time. You are taking your time into accountability, okay? Believe it or not, some people look at Geminis and they don't, see the Gemini, I guess the way that I see Geminis, but I think Geminis can be very, very giving to other people. But now you're in a position to where you're saying, I'm done being super giving to other people. I want to be giving to myself because you know what? I do deserve happiness and I do deserve to live my life in the way I desire. So you're giving yourself more time to incorporate good things into your life. You're staying away from the drama. You're staying away from the toxic people. You're staying away from the people that are going to cause just conflict in your life. You're coming out more confident. You can say no to those people if they try to resurface in your life. And you are basically in a place where you're developing healthy boundaries and you're doing what you want to do for you and for your happiness. You made yourself a priority, Gemini. And you know what? It feels pretty damn good, doesn't it? It feels pretty damn good. And sometimes it's okay to make yourself a priority, man. It's always okay to make yourself a priority because you know what? If that's what you need, that's what you need. So Gemini, it feels good right now. You're in a position, a time where you have healthy boundaries. And if people are going to come at you with negativity, you're denying them access. Nobody's going to get to you. Nobody's going to bother you because you're doing you. Okay, I like it, Gemini. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. All right, we finished up our Geminis, going towards our Libra. What do we got coming in here for Libra, please? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout mid-July, 15th through the 31st. What do we got coming in here for Team Libra? Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout mid-July, 15th through the 31st. First card out, we got here a Knight of Pentacles. Then we got here the Three of Wands. And now we have here the King of Cups. So, taking a look at the Libras over here, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the King of Cups. I think you are in a position of time right now where you want to take things slow romantically, but it's hard when you feel like you haven't met the right person. What's interesting to me about this Three of Wands is this guy is holding on the Two of Wands and the Ace of Wands is on the opposite side, okay? So it feels to me like Libra, you've met people that are in and they are out. They are not people that have been sticking around and have been by your side. There are people that you've held on to and that you've given many chances and you've given many opportunities, but they have slipped between your grasp, okay? So I feel like for you right now, Libra, in mid-July, you feel like you've given so many people the benefit of the doubt. You've given so many people chances and opportunities and you've held on to those individuals, but they have still slipped between your grasp. And the thing is that you want something that's steady. You want something that's stable. And if you're not getting stability, then at the end of the day, you don't want to share your love. If you're not getting stability, you don't want to offer all of your heart to somebody. So you're having a little bit of a difficult time here because you're saying to yourself, why am I continuing to hold on to the people who slip through my grasp instead of having the actual person who will stay by my side, okay? And I also think too, with the Knight of Pentacles, you feel a little bit worried because you feel that if I am to continue going slow and to go steady with somebody, you know, they could always leave me because I'm not going as fast as they want me to, or because I'm not giving them what they want me to. Libras, at the end of the day, you set your pace. At the end of the day, you go ahead and you do what you want to do. And you set your boundaries the way you want to set your boundaries. I've always learned that the beautiful thing when it comes towards manifesting relationships and dating people is that by stating your intentions right off the bat, it makes it a whole lot easier. You know, if you meet a new person, Libra, let them know what you're looking for. Let them know what your values are. Let them know what you intend to have when it comes towards a relationship. And guess what? If they lie to you and they say they want those things and then they don't want those things, then guess what? They're just going to miss out on an opportunity of having something amazing with you. You know, the thing is that we're going to meet people in our life that are not going to want the same things we want, and they may unfortunately deceive us, but we're also going to meet people who are genuinely good. Libra, to tie down a person, don't change your values and what it is that you want throughout mid-July in order to try to tie down a person. Continue to uphold your boundaries and continue to uphold what it is you want and you desire. If people do not fit the description, they are not the one for the job. That is going to be my best advice for you guys. Don't change a damn thing about yourself. Do not change what you want to make another person happy. Be stern and be steady. I think the Knight of Pentacles is interesting because you want something steady, but the universe is calling for you to continue to be steady in what it is you want, all right? So Libra, be steady. Keep your boundaries the way that they are. You know, if you're looking for somebody that wants a committed romantic relationship and you find a partner who is just looking for a hookup, kick that partner to the curb because that's not what it is you want, right? And if you do want somebody who is steady and you see somebody come into your life and say, hey, I'd like to get to know you and see where things can go, then give that person the opportunity. You see what I'm saying? So Libras, make sure you continue to respect and uphold your boundaries, because by doing that, you're showing the universe what you want in order for the universe to send what you want your way, okay? All right, Libra, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Now, moving on to our last but not least sign. What do we got coming in here for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout mid-July, 15th through the 31st. What do we got coming in here for Team Aquarius, please? Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-July, 15th through the 31st. All right, Aquarius, let's take a look and see what we got going on. We got here a Justice card, we got here the 8 of Pentacles, and then we got here the 7 of Pentacles. So, taking a look at your mid-month, guys, the Justice, the 8 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, okay? I definitely feel like right now you're looking for more balance in your life because you do feel like you've worked so hard to achieve the things you've wanted to achieve, but at the same time, has it paid off truly? Have you got everything you've wanted? You know, I've learned a long time ago when we're always longing for more, we're always going to be longing for more. And it's not to say that I'm calling you unappreciative, Aquarius, because you're far from the unappreciative type. Aquarians are very appreciative of what it is they have. I just think the universe is trying to say, you know, be satisfied where you're at right now. Be happy where you're at right now, because if you don't find contentment where you lie, you will always be thirsting for more. I think that's what the universe is trying to say to you. You know, definitely try to tap into the energy of being content moving throughout the second half of July here. You know, if work's going good, be content with how good work is going. If you feel like your life has been pretty chill and pretty balanced lately, be content with the life that you're living. 7 of Pentacles. If things are working well and seeds are being planted, be content with how far you've already come. I think the universe wants you to be proud of yourself, Aquarius. The universe is trying to say to you, pat yourself on the back for all the hard work you've done, and note and acknowledge that more will come. When we're always thirsting and quenching for more, what we're doing is we're never being happy in the moment with what it is we already have. We're automatically, subconsciously pushing ourselves out of the energy of gratitude, even if we don't mean to. So try to stay in gratitude as much as you guys can throughout the second half of July. You know, for example, maybe work is going great right now, but it could be going better. Okay, it could be going better, but be happy where it's at and work to make it better, you know? Same thing applies with, you know, relationships. Maybe your relationship with somebody else right now is going good, good and it could go better, but be happy that it's going good and work to get it better, you know? I think the universe just wants you to not be in a position to where you're always striving for something better, because then you're never going to be fulfilled, you know? And that's the issue, I think, of people who are always driving to become greater and greater and greater and greater. And even in this situation, this might even be about becoming your greatest version, you know, becoming your best self. Maybe you feel like you've done so much work to be your best self, but you're still working on yourself and you're still trying to improve because you can be better and better and better. Remember, guys, we got to take a step back and be happy for how far we've come and be happy where we are. Because if we're always trying to be better or become better or make something better, we're never going to be fulfilled. And your fulfillment is incredibly important, okay? All right, Aquarius. Beautiful message, guys. Be grateful. Sit in that energy of gratitude. Love yourself. Be proud of how far you've come, because the universe is proud of you and I am proud of you, okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Guys, I want to thank you all so much, man, for coming out to the mid-July 2021 check-in. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Take care, everybody. Please do enjoy. I do apologize that it was only a 3-card intuitive spread, but I hope that it resonated and helped either way. If you guys enjoyed this content, drop a like. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing, and I will catch you all in August 2021. Much love to all my signs, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.